Now, there's nothing that I'm going to tell y'all that y'all shouldn't already know. These are things that you should already know, already have, or already working on. Ain't no better feeling than feeling like a boss, acting like a boss, and actually being a boss. With that being said, let's boss up. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is episode 2 of Talk with P series. In today's topic, we are going to talk about how to boss the fuck up. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's jump right into the video. Now, if y'all see me looking down, it's because I wrote all the stuff that I need to talk about on my iPad. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to know how to boss up your motherfucking life, continue watching this video because this video is for you. Number one, first and foremost, the number one way to boss up your life is to become self-employed. Now, don't get me wrong, I salute anybody who's working a 9 to 5, and I'm not telling you to go ahead and quit your 9 to 5, but even if you're not full-time self-employed, you need to also be pursuing your dreams and your goals outside of your 9 to 5. You need to be using your 9 to 5 to fund your goals and your dreams. After you done gave, the white man your time, your energy, you need to be able to go home and work on your goals and your dreams. You shouldn't put forth the effort into, making somebody else rich and you're not getting rich. All you're doing is working to pay bills, and that's not the way to live. All right. Next thing, you have to work on self-confidence. I cannot stress this enough. It's very important that you have self-confidence. Listen, when you lack self-confidence, it shows a lot. And no matter what it is that you do, when you lack self-confidence, it shows. You have to be able to not only look the part, but act the part. You need to work on having self-confidence. There's nothing more sexy than a woman or a man who has self-confidence. Especially being mentally confident within yourself. Listen, it shows. And if you're not confident, that shows as well. You have to stop doubting yourself. Everything that you want is on the opposite side of it. And you have to remember that you're busy doubting yourself when people are over here intimidated by your potential. Y'all have to get out of that habit because it shows when you doubt yourself, and you also hinder yourself from from actually being where you need to be and becoming who you need to be. And always keep in mind, ain't nobody ever made $1 million being no pump motherfucker. You have to boss the fuck up and have self-confidence and wear it well. Number 4, don't let the internet rush you. Don't let the internet rush you. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Do not let the internet rush you. Just because you see somebody on level 10 and you on level 2, you don't know what took that person to level 10. You don't know why God has you at level 2. What you need to do is understand the reason why you at level 2. Trust the process that's happening at level 2, and trust the progress that level 2 is trying to teach you, so that way you can get to level 2. It's not letting the internet rush you. You also have to focus on what you got going on. When you focus on somebody else's level 10, you put yourself in a position where you surpass the moment that you were supposed to grasp onto while you at level 2 that was going to get you to level 10, And sometimes just because you see somebody at level 10 and you at level 2, you never know. You might just surpass that person. That person probably been stuck on level 10 for 2, 3, 4 years and you don't even know it because you just so focused on trying to get there, not knowing what it took to get there and what it is to stay there. This is number 5, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong. Number 5, when it comes to being a boss, you have to focus on the support that is showing up and not the people that you expected to show up. Who said that? Listen, focus on the support that's showing up and not the people you expected to show up. There's a lot of people who are so caught up on, well, nobody's gonna support me and nobody is supporting me. I thought my friends would buy from me. I thought my family would buy from me. Those people aren't the people you need to be worried about, because your number one support system will always be strangers. It's sad to say this, because even if you have a best friend, your best friend may not even purchase or buy from you whatever it is that you got going on. They might not even ever support you in that way. But you have to keep in mind there's other people who are willing to support as long as you put in forth the effort to do what you got to do for your business. Now, that's another way to boss up. Bossing up is understanding that there's going to be times where people are not going to want to support you. Bossing up is understanding that at the end of the day, you still got to handle your shit. Whatever comes your way, you still have to handle it. Bossing up takes so much more than just having your name on something. Even though that's a beautiful feeling, being able to, you know, have your name on stuff and see nice pretty colors that represents you and your brand and what you got going on, and being able to hear ding ding ding, you know, going to sleep hearing just notifications letting you, well, waking up notifications letting you know that you got some money that done came in. You know, all of that plays a role in being a boss. It's just icing on the cake. You have to have the right ingredients in order for you to make that cake, for that cake to taste good. Y'all just be throwing shit together and throwing on the icing and the cherry on the top, and then call it a cake. No, that's not how it goes. Don't be so quick to try to put yourself out there and be like, oh yeah, I'm self-employed, I'm a boss, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm this, I'm that. No, get to that level first, handle your shit accordingly, and then after that, when you don't put in the work, then all that shit follows. All that shit follows. Number 6, in order to boss up in real life, you gotta actually be happy in real life and not just on the internet. Let the church say amen. There's a lot of people who are putting up a front and putting up a facade on social media, and that's okay. Let them have that. But for you, you work on you. You work on being happy. You work on finding things that make you happy. You work on paying attention to only what makes you happy. If there's anything that's not benefiting you, from people to things, let that shit go. Let that shit go and let them have that, so that way you could get to where you need to get to, so that way you can become who you need to become. Because when you holding on to all the extra shit, it is a hindrance upon yourself, upon your life, upon your blessings, upon anything that you're trying to do. Number 7, this should have been number 1, but in order for you to boss up your life in real life, you have to put others in position to win.
A boss is one who guarantee we gon' need.
A lot of people think it's just about being a boss. You know you a boss when you don't have 1 or 2 people take off from being under your wings. You want to be able to help others. That's the whole motive behind being a boss. You want to be able to put people in positions to win. Because when you put people in positions to win, even if they're ungrateful, and you see them winning on the sideline, and you be like, wasn't for God in me, you wouldn't be striving and thriving the way you is. But you feel me? I salute you. Just be happy for those people. You did your job. You did what you had to do. Even though credit should be given where it's due, a lot of people would never give you credit for you helping them, and that's okay. Because why? At the end of the day, when God sees you doing what you're supposed to be doing, He gonna continue helping you. So while God is helping you, you help other people. All right. Number 8, last but not least, in order to boss up in real life, always keep in mind that once you boss up, you heal, you grow, you glow, and then you help others. All right. So those are my tips on how to boss up in real life. I'm going to come out with a part 2. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all thought about this video and how y'all feel about Talk with P series so far. Until next time.